Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the top things you absolutely must do when you're in Toronto. So buckle up, grab a double-double, and let's get this Canadian party started, eh? Alright, let's kick things off with a bang, or rather, a roar. Niagara Falls is one of those places that you have to see to believe. The sheer power and majesty of the falls are enough to leave anyone speechless. Imagine standing there, feeling the mist on your face and hearing the thunderous sound of water crashing down. It's an experience that stays with you forever. Niagara Falls, my friends, is nature's giant water slide, except you definitely don't want to go down this one in a barrel, or do you? Believe it or not, people have actually tried it. The daredevils of yesteryear took the plunge in barrels, hoping to survive the drop. Some did and some didn't. Today, it's all about enjoying the view from a safe distance, and trust me, it's just as thrilling. But Niagara Falls isn't just about the falls themselves. The surrounding area is a treasure trove of activities and sights to explore. From lush parks and scenic observation decks to charming shops and restaurants, there's something for everyone. Okay, enough with the waterworks, literally. Let's talk about something everyone can agree on. Wine. Yes, that delightful nectar of the gods that has been bringing people together for centuries. Whether you're a seasoned sommelier or just someone who enjoys a good glass of red or white, there's something magical about wine that transcends all boundaries. That's right, folks. Niagara region is home to some of the best wineries this side of, well, Napa Valley. But don't worry, we're not going full-on wine snob here. You don't need to know the difference between a Merlot and a Malbec to have a great time. In fact, the beauty of a wine tour is that it's all about discovery and enjoyment. This isn't about swirling your glass and pretending to know the difference between a Cabernet Sauvignon and a bigger Cabernet Sauvignon. No, this is about the experience, the joy of tasting something new, and the stories behind each bottle. It's about the people you meet, the laughter you share, and the memories you create. This is about having fun, enjoying the scenery, and maybe, just maybe, getting a little bit tipsy in the process. Imagine strolling through rows of grapevines, the sun shining down, a gentle breeze in the air, and a glass of wine in your hand. It's pure bliss. And let's be honest, a little wine buzz can make everything seem just a bit more magical. So grab your designated driver, or be a responsible adult and book a tour. Because safety first, folks. And trust me, you'll want to be able to fully enjoy the experience without worrying about getting home. Many tours offer transportation so you can sit back, relax, and sip away. Whether you're a wine connoisseur or just looking for a fun day out, a wine tour in the Niagara region is the perfect way to spend an afternoon. Cheers to that! So you've been wowed by the majestic Niagara Falls, you've had your fill of top-notch wines. Hiccup, sorry, still got a slight buzz. Now get ready for a different kind of Niagara experience. No, not that kind of different. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're talking about Niagara-on-the-Lake, a town so charming it makes even the most cynical jerk, me, want to settle down and open a bed and breakfast. Just kidding, I hate breakfast. But seriously, this place is gorgeous. Cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, they're like Uber but with more manure. And more flower shops than a florist's fever dream. It's the perfect place to stroll hand in hand with your significant other, or, just your hand if you're riding solo like yours truly. And don't miss the stunning sunsets that paint the sky in hues of orange and pink. The town's scenic views are perfect for capturing those Instagram-worthy shots. Plus, the local shops and boutiques offer unique finds you won't get anywhere else. And let's not forget the dining options. Delicious meals with a view. Whether it's day or night, Niagara-on-the-Lake has something for everyone. All right, enough with the quaint towns and their floral arrangements. Let's talk about something near and dear to my heart-escaping crowds. And no, I'm not talking about disappearing into a witness protection program, though tempting. I'm talking about Hyde Park, Toronto's answer to Central Park, but with less mugging and more geese. Don't get me wrong, those geese can be vicious, especially when they're hungry. Trust me, I've been there. In spring, the cherry blossoms are a sight to behold. It's also a great spot for a family picnic, and in autumn, the leaves are simply breathtaking. Even in winter, the park has its own charm with snow-covered paths. During summer, you can enjoy various activities like paddle boating and outdoor concerts. Plus, the park is home to a variety of wildlife, making it a nature lover's paradise. And don't miss the stunning sunsets that paint the sky in vibrant hues. All right, thrill seekers, buckle up, because we're about to enter a world where adrenaline reigns supreme and cotton candy is considered a food group. That's right, we're talking about Canada's Wonderland. Forget your quaint towns and your peaceful parks. This is where the real action is. We're talking roller coasters that'll make you scream louder than a banshee on payday, water rides that'll soak you to the bone, bring a towel or five, and enough carnival games to bankrupt even the savviest carny. So you're in Toronto, the land of maple syrup, poutine, and surprisingly clean streets. You want to explore, see the sights, maybe grab a double-double, eh? But you're thinking, this city's huge. How do I get around without a dog sled team? Fear not, my friend, because Toronto's got a subway system that's smoother than a Canadian tuxedo on a hockey night. Forget those confusing subway maps that look like a Jackson Pollock painting. Toronto's map is so straightforward, even a moose could navigate it. Just find your starting point, your destination, and bam, you're practically there. It's like magic, but with less David Copperfield and more steel wheels on metal tracks. All right, puckheads and sports fans, this one's for you. If you're in Toronto and you haven't experienced the city's love affair with hockey, then you might as well pack your bags and head back to, well, wherever you came from. Because in this town, hockey isn't just a sport, it's a religion. And the Hockey Hall of Fame is its cathedral. Now, I'm not saying you have to be a die-hard fan to appreciate this place. But even if you think a Zamboni is a type of pasta, you're going to be impressed by the sheer amount of history crammed into this place. We're talking jerseys worn by legends, sticks that have scored more goals than Gretzky, and enough Stanley Cup bling to make a rapper jealous. Okay, so we've explored the bustling streets of Toronto, we've braved the subway, we've paid homage to the hockey gods. Now it's time to trade in the urban jungle for something a little more serene, something a little more islandy. That's right, folks, we're talking about Toronto Island. Now I know what you're thinking. An island in Toronto? Did Canada secretly annex part of the Caribbean and forget to tell anyone? Nope. This island paradise is just a short ferry ride from the city, and trust me, it's worth the trip. All right, romantics and sunset selfie enthusiasts, listen up. After a long day of exploring Toronto like you own the place, it's time to wind down with the most breathtaking sunset this side of the CN Tower. Finding the perfect spot is crucial. You want a clear view, minimal distractions, and enough space to strike your best Titanic pose without accidentally photobombing someone's marriage proposal. Awkward. Lucky for you, Toronto has a plethora of prime sunset viewing locations. For a classic skyline view, head to the waterfront. Want something a little more intimate? Try one of Toronto's many parks. Riverdale Park is a great spot where people like to sit and watch the beautiful sunset. All right, food lovers and culture seekers, get ready for a treat because we're about to explore a bustling hub of activity, the historic St. Lawrence Market. This market has been around since 1803 and is a must-visit landmark in Toronto. It's a sprawling labyrinth of fresh produce, meats, and artisanal goods, with over 120 vendors offering everything from artisanal cheeses and freshly baked bread to exotic spices and locally sourced produce. And don't miss the famous pea meal bacon sandwich, a local delicacy. Whether you're here for the food or the history, St. Lawrence Market is a feast for the senses and a true Toronto gem. Take a moment to soak in the vibrant atmosphere and enjoy the rich history that surrounds you. Before we wrap up, let's delve into two more iconic landmarks that you simply can't miss when visiting Toronto. First up, the CN Tower. Standing at a staggering 553.3 meters, this architectural marvel offers panoramic views of the city that will leave you speechless. Whether you're daring enough to walk on the glass floor or just want to enjoy the stunning vistas from the observation deck, the CN Tower is an experience like no other. And just a short hop away, we find ourselves in the Distillery District. This historic area, with its charming cobblestone streets, is a feast for the eyes and the soul. Once a major distillery, it has been transformed into a vibrant cultural hub filled with unique shops, art galleries, and some of the best dining spots in the city. It's the perfect place for a leisurely stroll, a shopping spree, or even a romantic date night. So, whether you're looking to touch the sky at the CN Tower or immerse yourself in the rich history and culture of the Distillery District, these Toronto landmarks are sure to make your visit unforgettable. And there you have it, folks. Toronto in all its glory, from the heights of the CN Tower to the historic charm of the Distillery District. If you enjoyed this wild ride through Toronto's top attractions, don't forget to smash that like button harder than Wolverine in a berserker rage. Your support helps us bring more epic content your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future adventures. We've got a lot more in store, from hidden gems to must-see spots. Don't forget to leave a comment below on which spot you're most excited to explore. Until next time, stay curious and keep adventuring.